We are live. Media or something. What's that? Stupid bloody camera, stop it. What are you doing that for?
Cross deflected, loose, and somehow it hasn't found its way into the back of the net. None of them able to turn it home, and somehow it's still
Come on, just need a picture.
Peterborough have been loving life on the road, unbeaten in their last 4 away matches in League and Cup. Even high-flying Birmingham didn't faze Darren Ferguson's side. Ricky J. Jones took just 4 minutes to Harry Bailey Peacock Farrell into an error. The build-up to this one, from a Birmingham point of view, had been all about securing a 6th league win in a row. Just 16 minutes in, that was looking highly unlikely when Emmanuel Fernandez powered in a header to put Posh in control. It was way back in 1985 the Blues last managed 6 league wins in a row.
What the hell is that?
Blues faithful had belief restored on 24 minutes when Williamson pulled one back. City boss Chris Davies made 2 changes at half-time, and it took just 3 minutes into the second period to draw level. Jay Stansfield's shot was destined for the corner flag, but a big deflection was just the slice of luck the home side needed. Birmingham will have to handle the pressure of a promotion chase this season.
Quite good.
Captain Christian Bieler guided them to another 3 points. Replay showed the ball hit his forearm. Not a single home fan cares.
What do we want?
The pre-match stats did not suggest a classic between Stevenage and Charlton. No teams in League One had seen fewer goals in their matches so far. Josh Edwards' shot, saved by Murphy Cooper, was as good as it got in the first half. After the break, Stevenage began to believe in themselves a little more and got their reward when Jordan Roberts started and finished their best move of the match. Nathan Jones described Charlton as too nice. They certainly lacked punch up front. Macaulay Gillespie's header, cleared off the line by Carl Piagiani, was as close as the Londoners came to a level. Lincoln were forced into an early change at Cambridge, and it worked out beautifully for them. Freddie Draper came on after just 6 minutes, and 20 minutes later he was celebrating the opener rather than warming the bench. Bottom of the table, Cambridge were trying to make something happen in their first home league game in more than a month. But captain Michael Morrison couldn't force the ball beyond George Wickens, who'd only managed 1 clean sheet so far this season. With this stop, he was on course for a second, and more importantly, had kept his side in front. Lincoln boss Michael Scabala couldn't have claimed much credit for Draper's impact from the bench, but another of his subs did seal the win. 19-year-old Bailey Cadamartri, son of Danny, on loan from Sheffield Wednesday, scored his first for the club to extend Lincoln's unbeaten run on the road to 13 league matches. Northampton and Mansfield have had some fierce battles over the years, and there was no shortage of incident in this one.
God damn, boy, what's that, some kind of weave or something?
It is my natural hair. I have been growing it since birth.
Oh shit, what kind of chemical you got in there? I have put no chemicals, only juices and berries. Shit, that ain't nothing but a... God.
Came from Will Evans. Stephen Quinn's cross was the sort of delivery that target men love. The most remarkable sequence of the second half, though, came as Previously, Gregory showed admirable determination, but somehow failed to get Mansfield second. In the immediate aftermath, Evans hit the deck, but received only a yellow card for his dramatic fall. A mischance like that might have cost Mansfield, but they continue to adapt well to life in League One. The match-clinching goal came after Ben Waine found Northampton short-staffed at the back. Aaron Lewis then applied the finishing touch as the Stags made it 3 consecutive league wins. Things are starting to look very positive for the Nigel Clough's team. Following 3 consecutive league defeats
Yeah, this
from
looks.
their last 5, Bristol Rovers felt huge relief when veteran Scott Sinclair gave them the lead against Wickham. The Chairboys, though, have a very good record against the Gas and were to improve upon it in the second half. Daniel Harvey's first Wanderers goal couldn't have been better placed, eluding both Josh Griffiths and James Wilson on the goal line. Wickham had won their last 5 meetings with Rovers, and sure enough, they went on to snatch all 3 points here. Victory secured in the 6th minute of stoppage time. Joe Lowe ensuring the Chairboys left Bristol on a high in 5 League One matches. Sean Maloney made
Give me a minute.
changes to his starting 11.
Things to do, things to do. Oh, what a day today. What a bloody week. Man, I tell you what, it's been not a fucked up couple of weeks, but an eventful couple of weeks, you know. A lot of shit going on. We turn this down. It's like sometimes you can't get a minute to yourself, you know. Especially when you want it. And then when you don't want it, you get it. Funny. Fucking life, man. Can't win. But we keep moving. I'm getting ready to come on here in a minute. Just give me 5-10 minutes. Yeah, this audio is what I needed because, you know, can't always have a blank screen, and sometimes I can't bother to be on the camera. I've probably said that about 10 times already, but it's a process, man. You don't always want to fucking show yourself in your life and everything like that. Not like the rest of the people on the internet. Different strokes for different days. Like, you know, some days it's like this, some days it's like that. It's like in real life, you know. Sometimes you don't want to see people every day. You avoid it if you can. But don't know, something about audio. It's like more likely to go live on the days like now, rather than. Give me a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I was gone for a while. Well, you know how it goes sometimes, man. Saying that, though, it's a quiet night tonight. Well, it's been a quiet month in general, anyway. Everything's quiet right now. But yeah, man, I was just looking at this P. Diddy thing, and this is fucking... You know, they said 2024 was the beginning of the end, man. And I believe that shit for a lot of things and a lot of people. Too much people have been getting away with a lot of shit. And it's coming to an end. Chickens are coming home to roost now, boy. It's alright. You know, you see a lot of poor people, they aspire to be like these fucking people, yeah? And who the fuck are these people? Nobody. They're nobodies, really. And when you really check out their life, you see how sad they are, man. Like, there's some little people, innit, really? You look at P. Diddy, what a sad man. What a way to go out. You live like an emperor for like 30 years, and now you're gonna be eating porridge and sardines every day. Fucking hell, man. You could tell he wasn't that smart. He was getting complacent. He thought he was untouchable. That's not a smart man. Anyway, from the time you deal with the devil, you could never be smart, could you? It's not a smart move. He's gonna use you, spit you out, and when he don't need you no more, you go and get someone young, fresh, or cleverer, or whatever, and just move on. You know what? When lockdown started, I knew that was it for a lot of people. Because too much people just think, you know, you see these celebrities, they think this shit can't done. And, you know, unless you really are like the Rockefellers and all them type of people, you know, you got years in this shit, generations, like elite, top, rich, echelon. Who the fuck are you? You're just a poor bastard who came along and came into some money and got an opportunity to get out of your situation, yeah? But these people, as soon as they start getting some money, they think they're never going to be broke again. But they ain't got those kind of ties, and they just don't get it. That's why, you know, it's always good to be humble with a little... Let's say you have $1 million or $500,000 or $250,000. You could live good for the rest of your life if you really want to. Okay, it's not a lot in today's time, but if you're resourceful and you know a thing or two, you can make it work. And it's best to like have a little and live good. You know, you don't have to answer to nobody. It's a bit like when people say they don't want to work for no one. But if you don't want to work for no one, try never to have a boss in all ways, like all aspects. You know, you don't want to answer to nobody. But they're offering you money, more money, but you're making money. Or maybe you're not making no money. Stick on to what you're doing. People never learn, like, even with this internet shit, like with the music, Spotify and all that. You see a lot of artists don't want to be independent, and then some do, and, you know, it's a good education because I've seen some people successful at it, some people are not successful at it. But either way, even in life, it's the same type of concept, you know? Some people are going to be successful at this, and some people are not going to be successful at that. But you just have to be versatile, like, you know, nowadays you got people who want to do music and shit. Find another hustle. It's just like on the internet. Sometimes you want your YouTube to take off, but your TikTok might take off, or your Instagram might take off. But if you're just concentrating on one thing, and you put everything into one thing, then that's just a dumb move, really, isn't it? A lot of people say, oh, you know, concentrate on one thing at a time and, you know, blah, blah, and all that shit. I don't believe in that. Not me. I'll never do that. Because I can't afford for the one thing. If it pays off or don't pay off, and even if it is paying off, I'm still going to do 10 other things. Because in this world, unless you fucking was the creator of whatever you made, or you come, what are you doing? Come now, go and lie down. Sorry, my dogs. See, I can't trust you lot now. You know what? It's alright. I'm happy I caught you. They try to outsmart you, bro. See, even with your dogs, you gotta watch them too, because they want to outsmart you, man. That's the law of the land now. Even the animals want to outsmart you, let alone people. But I was onto them. Yeah. See, I hate when I get distracted. I lost my point now, but yeah, like I was saying. Same thing when you're on here. I'm happy, like, I'm putting a bit more effort, and I'd say my heart's kind of in this. I mean, of course, I love doing the internet. With money or without any money, I'll probably still do it. Because at the end of the day, it's giving me a lot of satisfaction doing this. This is a hobby that I would do it whether I'm getting paid or not. Because it's just like some jobs. You enjoy what you do even when you're not getting no money for it. And before you can get money out of something, you have to enjoy it first. So me personally, I'm concentrating on that. Because a lot of people, they don't really have good skills and etiquette on the internet. It's just smash and grab. Well, good luck with that shit. Or bag and grab, whatever. But me, I'm thinking about my legacy, my future, like a body of work is important, man. It definitely is. You either want junk or you want, like, treasure. I'm not going for junk. Leave the junk to the junk people. I want the finest quality, the best of the best. This is why everything in life I've done, it's been long and gruesome and tiring. Sometimes you get fatigued and you don't want to do it no more, and you think, oh, why did I start this? But I'm happy I've done things already in the past. I thought, God, that was hard. But once I was in it, I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm here now. I started it. Got to see it through to the end. And sometimes in life you have to have that tunnel vision where you don't let no one into your head. You don't let no one talk you down and tell you, this ain't gonna work or whatever you want to say, because sometimes you gotta make shit work, man. I've learned that. You have to. If you have 50p or a pound or a dollar, sometimes you have to stretch that to 10 and then 20. And then 30, and then keep going and keep going and keep going until you get £100 or $100. Because sometimes, a little is enough to make a bit more. And you can do a lot with a little. Never underestimate yourself and feel like you need more to have more or be more. Because, sometimes I wake up every day nowadays, in the last how many years, and I'm just thankful, man. Thankful to still be here. Thankful to be here talking now. Thankful to have a roof over my head. This is things that people they don't even give a shit anymore. They think that's nothing. Well, when I was outside today, and see how fucking cold it was, I was just thanking God, pure thanks. Thank you for my jacket. Thank you for what I don't have, what I do have, like every little thing I have. Thank you. Thank you to my mum. Thank you to my family. Thank you to everybody. All the haters. All the fucking, the followers. I'm thankful for it all. Because you know what? It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. It's best to have a positive mindset than stuck in the mud, just being negative every day. You know me personally, I refuse to let this world bring me down, man. Like, I see a lot of people that are just going with that. That's cool, but me, I ain't gonna do that. Because, you know I don't have to beg bread, because I can make bread. And even if I can't make the bread shall be provided some way or one way or another. Somehow, some way. Have total faith. Because faith has taken me this far. So a bit more faith, I can't lose. So I ain't got time to be distracted with this one, that one, and what that one's doing, and what this is the trend today. Like, fuck all that. I'm not saying I'm not gonna dip my hand in a little few things, but I'm gonna stay true to myself and do what I'm doing, and just keep being positive, man. Because like I say, it's funny. What's the date today? The 29th of September, and I felt that cold. I really did feel it. So it just seems like it's gonna be another harsh winter. This is the time when you have to have, as much food as you can get in your body, what you can afford. You gotta manage. You gotta make it happen. And yeah, that's all I believe in now. Just surviving, and as long as I got this and I got that, I'm good. I don't want for much, because I got a lot. And I'm happy with everything. Like, when I say everything, I mean every little thing I have. And every little thing I don't have. Because you do really have to appreciate your life, man. Life's too short not to appreciate the little things. The little things is what makes the big things. Too much people are worried about the big things, and they got the main things that they need. But they just can't see it. Because they're ungrateful. They're forgetful. And they have no faith. These days I can't just be around anybody like before. It's funny what years can do to you. It can really change your whole perspective of life. I would never say I used to believe you have to fake it to make it, but I probably did to some degree. Even when I thought I was being real, I probably wasn't. Because it took me to get to 2020, nearly 5 years ago, to realize, Jay, nothing was ever fucking real. You always knew that, man. In the back of your head, you knew this shit. But what did you do, Jay? You went along for the ride, because you like a ride. I mean, we don't like a ride. It's like riding the fucking wave, like the surfer. You just want to keep surfing. But you know you shouldn't be doing that shit. You know you're fucking with life. You know you're being a daredevil, but you're going to keep doing it. But one day you're going to realize this shit ain't really real. But because you can do it, like most things people can do, you do it. But sometimes you get to a point where you say, fuck it. Can't keep just doing it for doing its sake. It's like you got to have a reason, a cause. Bit like now. Everybody comes on the internet and just talks and talks. But are they really willing to put their money where their mouth is? Half of them probably not. Nowadays, people just cash in on people's misery. They don't give you nothing. Nothing back. No hacks, no life skills, no help, no nothing. Just there to constantly receive and deceive. That's all we got now. Receivers and deceivers and Decepticons. And they're growing by the fucking day. That's why I tried all the working game. I mean, I'm still gonna work, but on my terms. I'm going to do things a lot different. And that's why I'm gonna keep doing the internet and keep putting my hands in lots of things, because hey, You gotta stay versatile out here, man. Can't let the system dictate shit to you. Oh, you need money. Oh, you gotta do this. Oh, yeah. No, do what you wanna do. This is a free fucking life, free for all. I don't care what no one says. There's people out here every day lying, cheating, robbing, stealing, and they wear suits and ties. And because they're clean shaven and they look the part and people trust them, no one questions nothing. So nobody can question me. There's only one person I have to answer to, and he's not of this planet and this earth. He's way up above. And no man can question me or anybody in how I want to live my life and the choices I want to make. Yeah, there will be a lot of people who don't agree with certain things I say and do. I don't give a shit. Because I'm not them and they're not me. And I don't want to be them. I'm happy to be who I am. I understand nobody's going to like my ways. There's a lot of people I come across, I don't like their ways. But what do? I keep my opinions and my thoughts to myself and let people be who they want to be. Because they are them. That's what makes them them. It's funny that, isn't it? People will always have a problem with you, but you could never have a problem with them because they're perfect. That's why I only aspire to be like myself. I don't look at someone and think, oh my God, look at this person, look what they've done with their life. Oh my God, they've got this, they've changed this. No, I don't look at nobody like that. Don't mean I don't respect people, but I'm not happy for them. But I've always concentrated on myself and worried about what I'm doing. That's what made me unique, because I never worried about, oh, my friends, well, oh, he's driving this car, oh, I'm not getting... No, that's for kids. You have to move on. Move past shit. Don't let shit control you, man. Now, I see so much people, they're just ugly. There's a lot of people, you couldn't even pay me to be in the same room with them or be around them. Fuck them. Straight. Don't give a shit. It's not worth it. That shit puts years on your lifespan. You age overnight when you have to deal with certain individuals and people and organizations. Listen, I'm aware. Like, listen, no one's free. But one day we'll all be free in our own ways, if we want to be. Because the point is that what I learned in these last nearly 4 or 5 years is don't let these evil people get in your head, because they try all these mind games and tricks to bring you down and make you feel like shit every day. And you'll wake up and you won't even know why you feel the way you feel and what's wrong with you. But remember, that's their plan. To make you question everything you're doing and how you're living, and like, you know, you see people spending money, you wonder why you can't spend. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, right now a lot of shit is shit. But don't give up, man. When you have life, even if you're homeless, you still got your life. But I'm not gonna lie, in times like now, you realize how beautiful a house is, and I mean, you can make a house anywhere. But you realize when you've got what you need, you got clean water, you got fresh water, a bit of food to eat, or lots of food, whatever, clean clothes, your health. My God, you are a fucking king or a queen, and you better know that. You better smell the coffee, because that is real. Don't complain. Too many people these days. That's why I don't like being around a lot of people, man. They just drag you down. Sometimes you have to embrace when you suffer too. I've learned that over the years. Embrace it. Just like when you're up, you're having a nice time, you're laughing, you're joking, you're happy, you're smiling every day. You know, your smile's going from ear to ear. You feel on top, you feel powerful. Same way you should feel when you ain't got nothing. Or you're struggling. Embrace that shit. Sometimes you might not be able to eat what you want every day or every week. Go for it. Because when you make it to the other end, you're going to have a whole nother perspective. And it's good. Sometimes I walk all 3 miles, ride my bike all 7 miles, just to go through that sweat and pain. And it's always worth it. It makes me say and feel, how could I ever fucking complain and be lazy? Sometimes you switch on the internet, you see somebody who wish they had legs. They'd give anything to have legs or arms. So am I going to sit there and be a couch potato and be a vegetable and just give up? Yeah, I could have a day or two like that. Really a day. But I don't want no more than that. Because I ain't here to lick my wounds and feel sorry for myself. Because ain't nobody going to pick me up but me. Only person who can help me is me. If I'm looking for people to come and lift me, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. The only person who can give you that lift is yourself. Sometimes, you know, you might feel down. You have to motivate yourself, man, to get back up. Sometimes if shit looks pointless, you have to make it not pointless. You have to look at all the positives and the negatives and try and like stay on track and stay focused, man. Even in these mad times. Just think like your house is your everything, your castle. When the world stresses you out or people are pissing you off or things are not going your way, you close your door, all that's kind of gone away. For now, until the next time. But you have your sanctuary to give you sanity and make you feel more. I think that's the only thing we can kind of semi-control now is our 4 walls, what to an extent, what goes on in there. But everything outside when you leave the door, the front door, that's a whole nother thing. You know, we don't have control over none of that. Sometimes you see people thinking they own the road or they own the street. No, you own your house, you own your front door, that's what you own. Get used to it. Sounds like you have to conform, but I mean, not really. You just have to learn how to live in this mad new world. You know, sometimes you go out and it's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. People ain't out having a good time really no more. You might go to certain spots or events, but I feel when people are doing that, they're just trying to run away from their bloody problems, man. And you can. It's good to get away from your problems, but it's always going to be there the next week or next day. I think it's just good to just take little breathers. Best things in life are free. And that's why I don't like a lot of people, because they don't appreciate that stuff. The parks, going for walks, riding your bike. Everybody wants to still wine and dine like it's 1999. And it's 2024. These are the times when you have to make sure your house is like a castle, it's your fortress. Okay, you could lose everything in your house. Yes, you could. You could wake up tomorrow and everything could be gone. And you can't store your treasures in the earth, but right now, that's what you have sometimes. Some people, listen, most people only own the clothes on their back and the things in their house. They don't own nothing else. Most people. Most people are happy to get up every day and go to work, and they don't own jack all. They don't have no stakes in nothing. So most of us are in the same boat, whether they're working or not working. But working people always feel like they're doing more. But you better make sure in the end when it's all said and done, you know, and I hope you get to live that long. That's another thing. Why we must take control and be in charge. because, you know, you don't know how long you have on this earth, and you want to enjoy every day. That's why I'm not against anybody. The man who's homeless, if he enjoys it and he likes the free lifestyle, there's nothing wrong with it. If he enjoys it, each to their own. And yeah, guys, I mean, I wish I could have spoke longer. I wish the whole bloody hour and over an hour, nearly 2 hours, I think. I wish it was me mainly talking, but I had things to do. Should have turned it off, come back, but hey ho, it was another day. Laters.